What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and thank you again, Count Von Clout, for the request. Lord Castellan Ursarkar Creed was the supreme commander and ruling authority of all the military forces found on his homeworld, Cadia. But before his rise to this glorious position, he was found as a young boy in a burning building by the 8th Cadian Regiment. This was after one of the many attacks that are always assailing Cadia from the Chaos forces. And one might think that as a young boy, this would diminish his spirit and mind, but on the contrary, it would only empower his faith in the Emperor. Seeing his spirit unwavering and unbroken, young Ursarkar Creed would actually end up being adopted by the 8th Regiment and raised as one of their own. He had impressive tactical acuity and would quickly rise through the ranks of the White Shields, eventually taking his own command. He was so effective at being a leader and rising through the ranks that they claimed that if it wasn't for the strict organization of Cadia's regiment and ranking system, he would have already exceeded that of his current position. In the year 992 M41, Ursarkar Creed would successfully repel attacks by the Asuryani Eldar. It was this battle, in fact, that would have Ursarkar Creed declared the most successful living Cadian commander of his time. In fact, a few years later, in 999 M41, he would be declared Lord Castellan of all of Cadia. Creed would attain this rank after traitors Astra Militarum would assassinate one of the governors of Cadia. Ursarkar, after rallying his men, would successfully defeat the traitorous forces, but sadly not until after the death of the Cadian governor. The Officio Prefectus would actually nominate Creed to become the next Governor Primus of Cadia. He would refuse the position and instead request a special title known as Castellan. This was to be a special rank only granted to Creed in times of emergency that would give him government over all planetary defense forces on Cadia. As we all know it, eventually disaster would strike Cadia and the 13th Black Crusade would be brought to its doorstep. Castellan Creed and his second-in-command would roar defiantly in the face of death, welcoming it to the bitter end. In fact, they fought so defiantly that it warranted the attention of none other than Abaddon the Despoiler. Creed and Jaren held their fortified position to the best of their abilities, but Abaddon and his forces proved too great. Before the final blow was struck, Jaren would push his commanding officer Castellan Creed on top of a Valkyrie and bid it to fly away, all at the cost of Jarenkel's life, as Abaddon would riddle him with bolts and lift up the decrepit corpse that remained. Despite all this, Castellan Creed would continue to lead his forces till the bitter end and until the planet Cadia broke. Thank you again, Count Von Clout, for the request. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Drop a comment if there's anything you want to hear about next, and as always, remember to follow for more.